Hey guys, it's Tracy, and today I am doing a craft room tour. Y'all been asking, I've had some people ask, some subscribers ask, and I'm going to be honest with you. My room is a hodgepodge of stuff. It is nothing matches, nothing, it just doesn't. You know, I love to watch room tours and I get so inspired, but everybody's just so, all one color and or a combination of colors and just cute, and mine's not. Mine is functional. And so I'm just going to show you around some of the things that I use. Some of the things, I've had this room for over 20 years and it's functional. So I just want to let you know that it's not very pretty, but if you want to see it, I will show you what I have. Okay, this room is my craft room. It is nothing pretty. It is a functional. Nothing matches. I don't care if it's painted. I just come in here to create, and so it's my space and I love it. Anyway, it is about 5 feet wide and I don't know how many feet long. It's the entire of our upstairs. The boys' rooms are up here, and so anyway, it's big enough for me. So here is my huge ribbon stash. I just have these like kitchen pantry things that my husband put on the wall for me. Yes, I have a ton of ribbon, but I do lots and lots of wreaths, and so I design and sell my crafts at a local furniture store, home decor, and the gift shop, and so I have lots and lots of ribbon. So anyway, there's that, and then over here I have just some plastic bins that I got at Walmart years ago, and I just tied them together. This right here is one of those, is it We Are Memory Keepers, or one of those I got at Hobby Lobby, and I just have like different burlap and stuff on there. There's just more tulle and ribbon, and that right there is a cassette holder that I took some of the slats out and just put my rickrack rolls and different skinny ribbon. There is some yellow burlap. I'm going to do a sunflower wreath DIY, so I'll link to that when I get that done. This is a shoe pocket organizer, and I just put my berries and my different flowers I'm going to be using. I have a ton of deco mesh because I do a lot of wreaths, so I always have that because I can't stand to run out of a color. This right here is an old Curio Cabinet that I just took the door off of, and I just have all my flowers on there and just different things like that. This is like organizers that you can get at Walmart, and it just has different stuff. This is one of those Rascog carts that you can get at IKEA. I got mine off of Amazon, so had that. This is one of the 3 5-foot tables that I have. This is where I film my videos. I just have a bar, one of those bar extensions, and I just have a Samsung camera, video camera. And so this craft mat I get asked a lot in my videos. I got it from Fanatic Scrapper, so I'll link to that below. You can buy it by the foot. One of the best investments that I did. It's a little expensive, but I love it. I just have a hodgepodge of stuff. Shelves, nothing matches. Right there I keep all of my sprays, distress ink, stains, chalk ink. It's where my glue gun sits, my paintbrushes. I just use an old coffee can for water, paper towels, a different organizer like little tool screws, nail organizer, and tons of paint. I paint a lot. Here's another DIY that I just finished filming, so I'll link to that once I get that uploaded. This is a refrigerator thing that you can stick to the back side of your refrigerator. I just put all of my mixed media stencils. This little shelf has buttons, and those little yellow things are paint where you can like when I'm doing a project and I don't want it to touch on the back, it will, you know, hold my little project up. Underneath, I use every piece of space I can. There's my little trash can, and then I just have all these plastic bins. I'm not going to go through every single one because this video will be way too long, but I just have adhesives, chalk inks, my stickles, my Chanel stems. I do want to show you this. I got this organizer from a thrift store, and this is how I just cut them. I cut my Chanel stems into thirds, and then I just grab the color I need when I'm doing a wreath. And then I just have more Chanel stems, pom-poms. These are the Chanel stems. I just have them into an organizer. My tables, I have them on bed risers. I got them at Walmart on bed risers, so that they would be tall enough for me. This little bin has tubing set for my wreaths. Okay, here's my second 5-foot table, and it just has I have a pegboard that my husband attached to the wall, and I just have those organizers with clothespins and different clips. These right here are from Hobby Lobby, and I just have all of my markers in there, my Copics, my Bic markers, my Sharpie markers, Pro markers, my Faber-Castells, my Chocola markers. Now, this right here, this is where I say, you know, I don't care if it's painted because it's functional for me. My husband built these shelves for me, and I just have all these bins on here. These are bins that I'm doing a project, except the felt. That's how I have all my felt in a container, and then if I need it for a project, I just pull the container down. Anyway, but I have all these bins, and they just sit on the shelf, and then when I'm doing a project, I will just pull it down. Like those flowers I'm going to be doing a wreath with, that kind of thing. These are for the kids' Easter baskets. I have a Yeti cup that I need to do a monogram on. So if I need it, they're right here. My wire for like my burlap door hangers and stuff. Some chalk pens. Okay, trying to be where I don't make it too dizzy. Under here, like I said, I use every space I can. I stand up when I craft, so it's okay. In this bin, I just have my vinyl cuts, my rolls of vinyl, that kind of thing. Okay, here's my other table. This is where my Cricut Explorer is, and I just have it on a little stand. Underneath that is cardstock and printer paper, and then underneath that is the printer. It's a wireless HP 5643. My son can print to it as well for his school papers and stuff. And so then I just have my MacBook there, and I design, if I design in Design Space, and then I can just print to it as well. Underneath there is another bin. That's just an old TV stand. I have my Cricut mats. Those bins right there, I usually have my Sunday school stuff for my crafts and stuff, paper plates, brown bags, and that type of stuff. Okay, here, I'm gonna try to get it. Here is my, I have this huge shelf that I have on this table, and this is where I have all my stamps, and I just have them categorized in those Avery L plastic things. Some of them are in cassette, clear cassette, not cassette, CD cases. This is how I have my ink. I just have my ink here. This is kind of my card station. And so here are my smaller inks. I just have them in those bins. This is where, if I'm going to do a card, this is where I come. I come and pull everything out right here. I have an old mouse pad. I'm going to stamp an image. Gives me a clearer impression. This right here is, I showed you how I store scrap paper. I'll link to that in the video. I still use this to this day. It is 2-gallon bags that I have made just labels on with the different colors. If I'm going to do a project, and I need red and green, I pull these 2 bags and I go to my table and I do a project in there. Then that prevents me from pulling out a new sheet of paper. So I use up my scraps. And this right here is another shelf. I have all of my fabric on. My fabric, scraps. I also have my wood that my husband cuts for me so I can do my blocks. These are just Jetmax cubes and they have paper pads and all my scrapbook paper and stuff. Really no organization to it. I do write the name of whatever it is on the spine so that I can pull it easily. That's my Martha Stewart scoring tool, some more cutting things. In those Jetmax cubes, I just have buttons and washi tape and Cuttlebug folders, extra Cricut Cut, Sizzix folders, my Big Bite. This is how I store my washi tape, my twine. In that cabinet, I just have like, I have just stuff to do projects with, little bins, that kind of stuff. My Teresa Collins stamp maker that I've never used. Shame on me. This right here, I just have like plaques that I attach to my burlap wreaths. These little bins, I just have different like embellishments for my wreaths. I like to use those type of things. Those floss containers for brads and stickles and bling and all of that. My chip decor that you can get at Hobby Lobby. More crosses, that kind of thing. I do a lot of stuff with canvas, so I have a lot of canvas stuff. Chip decor, I like that. Chip decor stuff from Hobby Lobby. Those containers, I have my cards, and envelopes and all that kind of stuff. Like just goodie bags. And then in here, I just have like card sets and stuff like that. My work wreaths. In these bins, I just have fabric scraps, burlap scraps, that kind of thing. Then here I have one of those organizers that you can put those little cubby things in. And so I just took my chalkboard labels and just labeled them, whatever I have in them. Okay, Spencer's little marker bin where when he comes in and he wants to craft with mom. I have a shoe rack holder that I've put my punches and stuff in. I also found this wooden organizer at the thrift store. So I just attach that to the wall. Up there is my burlap wreaths that I do. They're my basis. So then when I want to do a wreath, I just pull from that. So anyway, all right, there you have it. I hope I didn't disappoint you too much. It's not the most organized, it's not the most pretty, but it is functional for me. So